Hey y'all, getting ready to go into the Y. Y'all see I got my towel around my neck, getting ready to go into the gym. But you seen the picture that was posted before I came on. And people have been inboxing me about making this video. And I said I was going to make this video. The video was a video about a 12-year-old boy who came into his stepmother and father's house high. And she funny as fuck. She cut his hair like George Jefferson. Like, she cut all of it off and he got like an old man haircut. And everybody was so pissed about it. Everybody except me. I think I was the only person that was not pissed about it. I couldn't stop fucking laughing. And everybody was saying his mother or his father should have been the one who was disciplining him, and she can't cut my baby's hair. And see, the thing of it about me too, I'm older than most people who watch this video, and it wasn't no stepmama or stepdaddy. If you go with my daddy, you my other mama, and if I go with you, know, that kind of deal. And I lived in a neighborhood where if I act a fool in front of Miss Jones' house, Miss Jones beat my ass, walking me around the corner. And my grandmama beat my ass for embarrassing her in front of Miss Jones. See, where I'm from is whatever your children do is a reflection on you. You acting a motherfucking fool in class is a reflection on me. So she says that the boy has been getting all F's. He even flunked PE. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on that you flunking? She said, ever since you've been here. So it just shows the mama either A, is absent, 2, couldn't do shit with him and gave him to his motherfucking daddy, or 3, don't give a goddamn. Where the daddy at? We don't know. The only thing you can do is look at that video and kind of piece your thoughts together. If that was my son, and they keep saying, Keisha, would you be mad? If Nicholas' stepmama cut his hair like that, would I be mad? If Nicholas getting put out of class, Nicholas coming in her house, high, and getting all F's. Evidently, I couldn't do shit with him. I gave him to you motherfuckers. Cut his hair. That's gonna hurt his ass, because you can whoop somebody's ass. They ain't gonna be hurt long. He gotta walk around with that haircut, them consequences. You gotta walk around with that fucked up ass haircut. They giving him money. They cutting his hair. I mean, they giving him money. He's staying out. He's 12. How in the fuck you flunked the 7th grade? Oh, you gonna be in the 7th grade again. You flunking. You making all F's. I don't know if he need therapy. I don't know the little boy situation. But I tell you what. Until you are a step parent of a kid who's fucking out of control, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I mean it. Because the little boy wasn't like, bitch, get off my head or nothing. He just sitting there high as a motherfucker. Like, he probably thinking I deserve my ass whooped, so I'm just gonna sit here and get this fucking haircut. They talking about it's public shaming. You public shaming me that you in this motherfucker high. Ain't nobody said shit about. I'm embarrassed. If my motherfucking son somewhere making all fucking F's, flunking the 7th grade twice and shit, high as a motherfucker, fucking up all the time, and coming in whenever the fuck he want, all that kind of shit. I mean, I was rolling when I seen this shit. I couldn't stop laughing. Because if more motherfucking black mothers and fathers start grabbing their motherfucking kids up when they get out of line, the police won't have to. And people talk about public shaming. I'm going to tell you what the fuck public shaming is. Public shame is when you see a black boy gunned down in the middle of the street laying there in a pool of blood. That's public shaming. A parent beating their kid's ass ain't public shaming. Would I put it on video? Probably. Have I? No. Luckily, I haven't had any problems, for real problems, out of my children. But public, okay, we didn't have social media. People can be whoever they want to be on the internet. So he on there flashing money, sitting in front of Benz's, bragging. Yeah, he got that coming because you fucking up in real life. What you displaying to these what he said his name was on the video, I don't know. But I'm going to put the link down here so y'all can see the video. People were so mad at me because I was not fucked up and felt no kind of way. Because first of all, it takes a strong person to be bothered with somebody badass kid. I'm just gonna be 100. You gotta be like a strong ass person. This little motherfucker ain't coming home. He getting in trouble at school. This little motherfucker making F's. And she probably ain't beating his ass, but I will beat his ass, and then I will tell his daddy, whoop his ass. Because if you don't whoop his ass, the police gonna whoop it. Somebody gonna have to get this little motherfucker in order. He out of order. He's out of order and out of fucking control. He's out of order and he's out of control. I had the video up on my Facebook page, and people was like, I can't believe that you agree with this. I can't believe a 12-year-old smoking dope and making all F's. I can't believe this little motherfucker ain't coming home. I can't believe y'all let that go on for however long. But she said, you not coming into my house doing A, B, C, and X, Y, and Z. And she said, as long as you been here, you been doing whatever the fuck he was doing. First of all, I got a problem with her. Because, and even if that was my son, if that was my son and my son was out of order and I left my son with his daddy and his daddy girlfriend, and evidently his daddy just giving him money and letting him do what the fuck he want to, because she said, how you get your haircut? My daddy paid for it. So your daddy keeping you fresh to death so you can make all F's? Your daddy is getting you fly haircuts and you high as a motherfucker at 12. You know, it really kind of, everybody ain't meant to co-parent with everybody, because everybody have different views and different ways of handling shit. Would I give a fuck if this lady done cut Nicholas hair off like Fred Sanford, George Jefferson, whoever? No, because Nicholas should have been taking his ass to school and doing his motherfucking homework. She ain't scratched him across the face. She ain't burned him with no motherfucking iron. She gave him an ugly ass haircut and embarrassed his ass. Good, because I don't want nobody calling me saying my motherfucking stepson is fucking out of control. Don't call me with that bullshit. I ain't got time for that shit. It's like, as parents, people are saying, I can't believe that you embarrassed this child. Motherfucking embarrassing me. Don't nobody feel bad about me being embarrassed. Fuck his feelings. That shit, okay. Embarrassment gets a motherfucking line. I got Nicholas ass writing. Ask his teachers. His teachers watch me. Moody's desk. If I gotta get off my job to come see what the fuck is wrong with you, and I gotta leave my job where I feed you, oh, it's gonna be some damn flower bringing a sad song singing up in this motherfucker that I gotta leave work because you and this motherfucker beatboxing and rapping and shit. Like, oh Lord. I said, who the fuck is you? What you got going around this motherfucker? You ain't going to free school. You in motherfucking private school, and I pay for you to go to school, even if it was free school, but I pay for you to go to school, and you in this motherfucker beatboxing and shit. I'm beating your motherfucking ass. Where they gotta call me to come for my job, so I gotta stop making money to chastise you. I ain't finna have these problems out of you. And he was maybe, shit, 8, 9, somewhere like that. I don't give no fuck. Don't call me with that bullshit. I'm embarrassed anybody who embarrassed me. And my mom used to say, where you clown at is where you get your ass whooped at. That's where I'm from, that generation. I'm not from the don't embarrass the kid, don't clown the kid. Now surely, if I'm dealing with you, I'm going to treat your kid like I treat my kid. So if I think something is mentally off with your fucking kid, I'm going to get him some therapy. I'm going to get him some counseling. I'm going to pray with him. I'm going to pray for him. I'm going to talk to him till my face turn blue. But I believe in discipline. I'm not going to keep talking to your motherfucking ass about nothing. Nothing. So since she put that shit on all his Snapchats while he bragging and boasting, making all F's dumb as a motherfucker, you in here clowning? You clowning the shit out of me. You coming up in my shit smelling like weed at 12? Something ain't right. Now, as far as him getting embarrassed, I don't give no fuck. But as a parent, he don't need to be out no motherfucking where. He need to be in school and home. Ain't no TV, ain't no game, ain't no cell phone, ain't no social media. You gonna be up in this bitch. Up in this bitch. You 12. If I have to motherfucker come home early and hire a babysitter, I will. I have no problem with that. But at the same time, I blame both of them, the parents and the kid. Excuse me, because at 12 years old, My mama didn't play with me. I probably got 2 whoopings my whole life, but that's all it took for me. You ain't gotta keep talking to me. I don't even like nobody saying shit to me now. So if I knew I had to have them dishes washed by 5, even if I get up at 4:40, they're gonna be washed when my mama get home. My mama worked too hard for me to embarrass her. I didn't get in trouble and shit at school, talking back, acting a motherfucking fool. We didn't do that. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. We don't do that. We don't do that. So for you to be 12 and doing all this shit, you got too much freedom. Parenting system is fucked around. Lady probably fed up. We don't know how long this motherfucker been in her house clowning. We don't know. People just assume she should be embarrassed. She should be ashamed. Blah, 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 blah. She put it on social media. I mean, and then too, I was thinking, this shit probably ain't even real. She just did this shit for views. And I know her ass in checks is big as a motherfucker because she got 6 million views. All that shit could be staged. But if it wasn't, I understand. I understand raising somebody else's kid. I understand treating that kid like your own. I understand taking that shit personally. I understand you keep running up to the school. I understand he's smoking weed, and if he get caught, your ass in trouble because he 12 years old. DFS coming to lock your motherfucking ass up. You didn't beat the fuck out of him. You cut his hair. So what? He ain't got alopecia. The shit'll grow back. So I'll be in a minute. I got my towel and everything. My bag already in here. Sorry. Yeah, so I think that people are just taking this shit too far. If people start embarrassing their own kids before the police embarrass them or kill them or lock their ass up or just for real see their life going down. As a parent, you do what the fuck you gotta do to keep them motherfuckers straight and narrow. But most parents who's upset, I know they kids. They kids talk to them crazy, cuss their ass out, and always talking back and got shit to fucking say. Ain't no conversation. I'm a dictator. Motherfucker, I'm a dictator up in that bitch. We ain't. How do you feel and what do you think? When you grown, you do what the fuck you want to in my house. When you in my house, it's my motherfucking rules. I'm the only sinner in that motherfucker. Who you 12, motherfucker. You can't even go to a rated PG-13 movie. And you high? You smoking weed? So if you done whooped his ass whoopings ain't working. You know, you done all you can and that shit ain't working. And you embarrass his ass, I bet you he won't do that shit no more. If the shit ain't staged and it's real, he won't do that shit no more. I bet you that. I bet you she ain't gonna have no more problems out of that motherfucker. And people keep talking about where his mama. Evidently she couldn't do shit with him because we don't know if she dead. We don't know if she gave him to the daddy. We don't know. But I mean, shit. If I was her, I would have said, take this motherfucker. I can't do shit with him. He out of control. I would have gave him to his motherfucking daddy and set my ass down some motherfucking where. That's what I would have done. And if the daddy, girlfriend, daddy, wife, or whoever helped raising him, and she said, oh, he loved it like Nicholas. Nicholas loved his hot top. His daddy took him, right? Nicholas loved his afro. Nicholas' grades started dropping. He said, you gonna get that haircut, partner. Took his ass right to the motherfucking barbershop and cut it. Do you think I gave a motherfucker if his stepmama took him? I don't give a fuck who took him. You stay in that mirror all day combing that afro, but you ain't doing no homework. You're shaping that motherfucker, but you ain't shaping your future. Cut that motherfucking hair off. I don't give no fuck. Cut it. His daddy said, well, I'm finna cut it, get his hair cut. I ain't finna whoop his ass. I ain't finna do this. He finna get that haircut. I said, cut it. You think I gave a fuck who cut it? No. I don't give no fuck. But that's me. That's me and my views. I gotta go, y'all, because they looking for me out here. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.